Have you ever wondered where the idea of an empire came from? Before Rome, before Persia, even before Babylon, there was Akkadia. This is where the system of empire began, the very first time in human history that one ruler united many different peoples under a single banner. Welcome to the story of the Akkadian Empire, the world's first true empire. Our journey starts in ancient Mesopotamia, around 2334 BCE. This land, known as the cradle of civilization, was a collection of independent and often warring city-states. But everything was about to change because of one man, Sargon of Akkad. Legend says Sargon came from humble beginnings, set adrift in a basket on a river as a baby, much like a later famous story. From these simple origins, he rose to become a king's cupbearer and eventually a powerful leader in his own right. Sargon wasn't content with just ruling one city. He had a grander vision. With a disciplined and well-organized army, he began conquering the powerful Sumerian city-states of southern Mesopotamia one by one. For the first time, cities like Ur, Uruk, and Lagash were not just defeated. They were brought under a single, unified authority. Sargon's conquests created a vast territory that stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea, uniting the regions of northern and southern Mesopotamia. This was a revolutionary concept. No longer was power confined to a single city's walls. Sargon had created an empire. To manage this new superstate, the Akkadians introduced groundbreaking innovations. They established a centralized government with governors appointed by the king to rule over the conquered cities. This ensured loyalty and control across the vast realm. They also made Akkadian the official language of administration, creating the first imperial language that everyone from scribes to merchants had to use. Think of it as the English of its day, a common tongue that connected diverse cultures and facilitated communication. But they didn't just erase the past. The Akkadians were smart. They respected and preserved the rich culture of the Sumerians they had conquered. Sumerian language continued to be used in religious and literary texts, and their gods were incorporated into the Akkadian pantheon. This blend of cultures created a vibrant new Mesopotamian civilization. Religion was a cornerstone of Akkadian power. Kings like Sargon and his successors claimed to be chosen by the gods, which gave them divine authority to rule. This powerful blend of military might and religious legitimacy helped hold the empire together. Life in the Akkadian Empire was a whirlwind of activity. To support their new state, the Akkadians built roads and established communication networks, allowing messengers and armies to move quickly across the land. Trade flourished like never before. Goods from as far as the Indus Valley and Anatolia flowed into Mesopotamian cities, bringing new wealth and resources. The empire became a bustling hub of commerce and cultural exchange. However, all great empires eventually face challenges, and Akkadia was no exception. After about 180 years of dominance, cracks began to appear. The conquered city-states never fully gave up their desire for independence, and internal rebellions became a constant problem for Sargon's successors. On top of the political turmoil, scholars believe severe climate change struck the region. A prolonged period of drought may have caused widespread famine, weakening the central government's ability to feed its people and maintain control. The final blow came from outside. A tribal people from the Zagros Mountains, known as the Gutians, swept down into Mesopotamia. These invasions accelerated the empire's decline, and by around 2154 BCE, the Akkadian Empire had collapsed. The world's first experiment in empire building was over, but its legacy was just beginning. Even though Akkadia fell, the idea it created was permanent. It proved that a single power could rule over a vast, multicultural civilization. This model of empire with its centralized government, professional army, and common language was copied and adapted by all the great empires that followed. The Babylonians and the Assyrians, who would later dominate the region, saw themselves as the heirs to Akkadia's legacy. They built upon its foundations, learning from both its successes and its failures. So the next time you think about the great empires of history, remember where it all started. It wasn't in Rome or Greece, but in the dusty plains of Mesopotamia with Sargon of Akkad. He was the man who dared to dream bigger than a single city and, in doing so, forged a concept that would shape the course of human history for millennia. The idea of empire was born in Akkadia. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into ancient history fascinating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration of the past. See you next time.